Are we live? Yes, we are live. I have seen. Uh, let's start today's live stream. Till now, we have made pretty much $0, and we have not lost nor made any money. So today we try to risk it. Today, of course, we are going to be going with selling. I'll tell you guys why we are going with selling, because there is bearish break of structure. So we'll look for some sell trades if we can get. Otherwise, structure is overall is bullish. I'm telling you, structure overall is bullish, but if we are looking it like a short term structure, then it is bearish, right? So this is a bearish leg, and I think after this there will be a very big move to the upside like this. But yeah, that depends on the market's conditions. But for the past 2 3 days, the market is very volatile, very unusual behavior. I don't know, I've never seen markets like these. Okay, we have a full review system here. Today I have the charts open. Okay, so everybody will be able to see the charts. I mean, I'll be able to see. Okay, you are saying let's take the name. So welcome to the live stream, Viraj. Okay, yeah, done. So yesterday we took one trade. This is, I don't like to. I'll tell you guys, I don't like to remove these. If you see, 60 trade drawings are there, but we yeah. What I was yeah. What was I saying is basically I don't like to remove the trade drawings. So I have 60 drawings already made here. So yesterday we made one mistake. Let me see. Where did we take that trade? I wanna see yesterday's trade. Please let me take that out. Let's pull that trade out. Right. So before that, yeah, let me pull it out here. Yeah, yeah. Shift it to here. We filmed this trade yesterday. I think it was probably here. This was the trade specifically, I think. Yes. Yeah, it was this trade. So it was this trade. But if we compare the size of this candle, which is about 0.02% change in the market, and we compare this candle, which is okay, this is 0.06% change. According to this, the market should have gone up, right? It should have gone up. If we see it with this perspective, it should go up. Let's check it carefully. We want exact ratings, because if there is even one, okay, you can see it is 0.3, and there's a huge wick there. So if this is 0.6, it is just 2x. We want 3x of the previous candle's body. Okay, so this automatically invalidates the trading setup. Fine. So basically, and I had taken one trade here. We got only 1:3 done. Yeah, we got only 1:3. Here the size of the candle was pretty big, but here is there any, yeah, this was the support level. But of course this is not you can see liquidity sweep. This is just staying here and there. So it's not going to be a valid setup, a high probability system, whatever you want to call it. So today we are going to be going for bearish setup, right? Today is bearish setup. So we'll be looking for bearish trades today. Any bullish? If everybody is okay, is everyone bearish or not? If someone says bullish, then I don't know how you are trading. Yeah, of course, on the higher time frame, if you look on the 4 hour, it is bullish. Of course, on the 1 hour, it is bullish. But if you see, because you don't understand basic English, I don't know. So we are going to be looking for selling. So support level, let me draw it out. And we are very close to getting a setup. I'll go with short trade, so we'll position it somewhat here, and we'll put the stop loss here if we get the right conditions. Right, this is the thing, and then also there should be FVG. You want FVG there if you want to take a trade of sell. We'll take a selling trade today. Okay, huge buying momentum is just there, but if we see according to my setup, it's still bearish. The structure is bearish. By the way, if it breaks this high, then we'll have a bullish because of it. Then we'll start looking for bullish, right? Otherwise, we are sitting in sell only, and there is a lot of time till this. Guys, this is not a closing above it. Plus, this is not a high volume candle because the previous candle is so big, and this candle is very small. We want a bigger candle. That is the problem. Guys, it's time we roast someone. This person is one of my friends. Okay, calls me by the end name. Of course, yeah, you know this, guys. This is my other ID. Let's look at his channel, what he does. Before that, let's wait for the trade opportunity. Like if we get a trade, let's see. This is joined on 29th March. Wow, coincidence. Look at his name. Bro, why is your name so girlish? I don't know. If you are going to change names, then your name and name looks so girlish, right? So we'll take around here somewhere. At least 1 is to 4 should be there if we get that trade. I want high volume candle. High volume. This is not high volume. High volume is spiked up. This is literally buying more momentum. This is the weekly high. Nice. So now we'll go and check. Okay, no, we'll check it later. But let me There's one indicator, I don't know. Yeah, this one it must be. I don't use indicators, but today I saw a video and I thought let's see if it's there or not. Guys, if this closing goes below this zone, I'm taking this entry and it's going to be a very nice setup if it closes. If it does not, then this is going to be a very hard chance that we'll not get a buy trade. Yeah, we'll not get now. I mean, there is one more chance if we do it like this, but then that has not. Okay, this has maybe been swept. Could be that it still goes down. Yeah, it will go down. Yeah, yeah, it will go down. No problem. We'll take another buy. Not right now, right? We'll take it later. We'll take another setup. This is gone now. But yeah, this if you would have taken, then it would have been better. Yeah, no problem. I guess our zones are very nice. Zone is A plus. Setup whether it is not on whatever, but our this thing is A plus. Zones are A plus. We get a very high reaction. Guys, if you take entries here, it will be a very big problem. I'll tell you because what the price will probably do here is next. Price is going to do come down a little bit, very less momentum, and then it's gonna go back up. Take out all your liquidity from here and then go down. Right? If you would have taken this one, it would have been better. You can see it is going up because if you will take your entry here, it is a low volume candle according to this. Right? So setup is not formed here. So there might be that still it drops trade, but it would have been a risky trade idea from there if you would have entered. But from here it is guaranteed down. Maybe it will do this, come back up, break even, and then go down. I don't know. This is one of the cases which can take place. See that, as I told. Technically, if I am looking from my point of view, I'm pretty much seeing that this is going to go till here and then go down. Pretty much. That is what I am expecting. There we go. Yeah, that is what I expected. And also, there we have not got a closing above that zone. That is also one more thing to point out. But still, from here, we can get a very bearish reaction. Options, there are chances, man. But most probably not because there is not a closing above the zone. If there would have been a closing above, that would have been great. But there was FVG though. And I think it is, of course, three times the candle. Yeah, it's gonna go down. Let's see. If we get this candle, good candle is gonna go down then. No, not a good candle. Still might go down. Options. It's very slow. Trading view is very slow. See, if we would have taken an entry here, then stop loss above here, and then it would have taken it out. we'll get another setup. There is no problem. See, price is reacting off of here as well. It is going to go down, I think. But there is no closing. That is what like says to me, yeah, it's not gonna work. That is the thing that troubles the most. But there are chances that it will go still, yeah, straight down. There are chances now if it will do like this break even and again break even and then go down. See, there are chances it's gonna go down, but it's not guaranteed, of course. Now, by the looks of this, I think it's gonna go SL. But thankfully, we have not taken a trade. See, if this goes to SL, I have a lot to reflect on. I need to look at a lot of things, but proper thing is that there was no closing above the zone. That is what I generally look for because my setups go straight down. Because I require false breakout. I don't require like that. Let's see what we get. If we get a closing above there, then I think we can go down. If it sweeps this point, then goes. Because I don't think so. This is going to go. Yeah, told you it wouldn't go. Yeah, told you. But now we can get a better entry here. If we get a closing above the zone, so we need closing also above the zone. That is also very much required. By the way, if we don't get, then that's going to be of course, not a good thing. Yeah, not a false break. It's still not a false breakout. See, guys, now it can fall. I'll tell you exactly why. There is a supply zone right here. Price has swept above it. Not a very very good reaction, but fine reaction. If we get a good bearish candle, we can short this also then. See, guys, there are a lot of opportunities in the market, but you don't want to look always on the charts, because that's gonna fuck your mentality, right? So never keep looking on the charts. Do something, but Don't keep looking at the charts. Not a good reaction. That is why it's going up, back up again. We don't know if we are going to get a trade today. Again, if I don't get a trade today, it's going to be very bad because we have made nothing till now in the week. So break even we for us. Literally 6 days I have, no, 5 days I have posted 1 trade and still, sorry, I have taken trades, but still all are break even. How come this is there? I don't know. But see, this was also one zone. This is what confuses me. This zone, there is, okay, one time only it has tabbed. We need 2 times tab on this also. Still will not get a trade. Come on, man, we need a closing out of the zone. I don't want just Wix. Wix are nothing. Wix will just need just take out the sellers, but actual buying will happen when there will be breakouts, false breakout. See if this will one move. I will give this trade and another trade. Let's see how much time it takes us. I'll try to show you some examples. See, this is all selling, right? So let's choose any. I guess this one. Let's choose. So this was the candle. I guess there are one, two, three taps, and then there is one sweep. Even though it is just a normal sweep, and then price comes down. Okay, it's not with a lot of momentum, so I would have not taken this trade personally. So Let's see a buy setup here. This is the zone, tap 2 3 times. The sweep, then price goes up almost instantly. Above the zone is here. Could have taken our entries here. Keep your stop losses here. Price should have gone up, but price should go straight up. See if this was the zone. Was there FVG? Yes, there was FVG. So if we would have taken this straight right here, I mean it was almost SL. But yeah, see, it would have worked. It is a very, you can say, hardcore setup, but once you understand, you will know how to use it. But I'll drop out my course, guys, very soon. Guys, I'll stay live till 35, right? Not too long. 35 is good time. We have about 20 more minutes, and if we get a trade, that would be awesome. But otherwise, I'll give you on Telegram, which is great. You are getting a trade still. So many wicks, man. I am bored, guys. We are not getting a trade today. As of right now. Okay, we might get one very soon. Yeah, so get your MT5 out. I am opening my MT5 up. I'll trade this with my main account or maybe one of my other accounts. Man. Yeah, right, guys. You remember that $500 channel which we started? So, in that, I'll do if we get this trade opportunity. But as of this, I don't believe we'll get. Yeah, we'll not get. See, let's see if we can get. If there is any chance. Yeah, we can get. I'll sell. I don't suggest you guys to sell, but I'll sell because it is a high risk, very very high risk setup. It is a very very high risk, very much high risk. I'm telling you. The risk is extreme, but I have taken the risk, and I have seen the waterfall. I think many people must have taken it. I think don't know. Many people must have taken because many people don't listen to me. I think 7:30. SL is above this. The risk is $3. But I have already said if you are out, then take out at break even, please. Do not hold that much. Thankfully, we did not take. I cut out at break even though. This week is just dry. We're not getting anything. Yeah. I think our bias is wrong then. Let's take bias as bullish only then, because there is no market shift. I think there is the bias is wrong. Let's go bullish then today. I'll wait 10 more minutes, otherwise, yeah. One day I remember the bias was very bad. I remember it. Where is it? Yeah, our bias only is wrong. Now we need to wait for a support candle. Wow. Okay, this was the bias. Bias is bullish. That's why our week is so dry. I'm reading the bias wrong. See, we could have got easy trade. Two times the previous candle support. This is break to the upside, and then we could have took a trade here, keeping your stop loss here, and a 1 to something would have been done here, but I would have generally put it around here somewhere. So 1 to 4 could have been easily done. Okay then guys, I'll share the trade on Telegram. See you in Telegram.